Where do we start? That's always the hardest part.
Started with we had just returned to camp.
Yes. After having encountered Violet and Polis in the woods.
I heard your air quotes.
Very good.
I saw your air quotes.
Yep.
Very good.
We had returned to camp after giving sending out messages to everyone who's not there to return. We waited a bit, all doing our various activities around camp, slightly paranoid or majorly paranoid, depending on who you were. When everyone got back, Alistair, goddammit, that's my Wednesday character. Old Wednesday character. Alisander,
Close.
instructed everyone to line up, and he went through the arduous process of going down the lines, asking everyone a question that only they would know, hopefully. And I do remember that Zal took some offense to that. It was a blatant display of mistrust, whatever you want to say, whatever the word is. But Alexander was resolute in doing this. He went down the line, and so far everyone got cleared. He needed some secondary help for some of these people, like Lizzie. He didn't really know what to ask her at all. Same thing with Ajax. But luckily, there were people who were cleared who could greenlight them, and everyone was greenlit, including Alisander, as Zal kind of pointed a finger at him at the end of all that, like, "Hey, you're not greenlit." And with that out of the way, I believe it was at that point that Ajax had said, "Hey, I have a way to prove that we're all who we say we are from here on out," and that was in the form of an alchemical tattoo, I guess, injected into the skin that showed up as like a brand wherever we placed it, which Amber got underway in making. I believe it took her like the rest of the night because 20-something people to make tattoos for. And then what happened? Was it at that point that Sabrina showed up?
Indeed.
Yes. Benson had spied someone approaching and let us know. We went out to meet them. Ended up being the mayor's aide, Sabrina. She had a letter to deliver for us from the mayor himself, basically saying, "Hey, you guys are banned from town." So that's gonna
That tone and flair.
Yes, he actually wrote between asterisks, snap, 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 snap.
Picture of his fingers.
And we tried striking a deal with Sabrina, but we made the mistake of showing her how much money we have. Well, a bit of how much money we have, and she gave us a price that was far too high for us to accept. I mean, granted, we are swimming in it right now, but I mean, if we just give her like 2,000 gold because she asked for it, because that's like the price. Like, what's stopping her from upping the price in the future, right? We can't trust her. So
It's not really worth that much.
No. So far, she has not proven to be valuable enough to buy her help. We can hopefully work our way around it. And hopefully we enter a position where she can regret her decision. But until then, we're on our own. So she returned to the town by herself. She also pulled out a glizzy and showed it off. A gun, not a hot dog.
Very, very important difference.
She pulled out her cock this time.
Yeah, she went. Does glizzy mean cock?
It can.
And so,
Yeah.
it can.
What the
It's
fuck?
Hot dog cock.
What a
That's
versatile
why I
word.
fucking hate it.
I hate glizzy. So yeah, she went back to town. And we went back to camp. We all got branded in various places. It only lasts 24 hours. So we will need to sort of like re-up the next night, which hopefully we won't need it by then, but yeah, not looking likely. And then we got a long rest in, I believe. No.
We did
You guys
watches.
had a bit of an excursion.
Yes, we made the most of our night. That's right.
Oh,
We
fuck.
You forgot a major portion.
yeah. I thought that happened like the next night for some reason. I was like,
No.
What do we do for the rest
Because
of
you
our
guys are
our
running
whole
the
day?
clock.
Yeah,
So-
we had to pay attention to how much time we're using.
Yes.
Fuck.
So we left for the bridge to do some
Stuff.
investigation. I believe we took
Shit.
Violet and was it Violet and
Polis
Polis?
and Delva.
Kasai? Oh, for some reason I thought Kasai came.
Oh, okay. All right. So Vi's back.
Kasai did not come.
Gotcha. To investigate the bridge, and we went there, and I don't think they learned much. But
They got some insights on the elements imbued into the bridge itself. Discussing, divine touch, discussing chronomancy, things of that nature. To what end in specific, they can't pinpoint that. Unfortunately, they didn't roll that well, despite all the assistance afforded to them. But, it's something for pondering.
right. Speaking of pondering, I believe Sajar was the one that caught this, but sort of moving back along the bank and getting a different view of the bridge, observing the harsh curvature of it, and seeing its reflection in the lake below it, he saw that it made a sort of perfect circle in the negative space, almost with its reflection. Like a moon would be, like the shape, like the moon is in.
What?
And
Wait,
that,
the moon's a circle? I thought it was a square this whole time.
wait, hold on, let me check.
Minecraft.
Oh my
says
God.
square. Oh my god.
What?
Minecraft says it's a square, and Minecraft is like real life in Sweden. So
I mean, it's basically like the same as real life. So.
I am 2 blocks tall and 1 block wide.
So going theory right now is that the reason that the harvest moon, the blood moon, happens on a half moon and not like a full moon, is because of the reflection on the opposite
World?
in this supposed theorized mirror world. That half of the moon is reflecting back on our world, and they together make a full moon.
Harvest Moon sounds very, very fitting.
I say Harvest Moon, I always think of the game series.
So do I. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we have the Stardew Valley in a few days. We have to hurry up.
Oh shit! I'm gonna put the bear shorts in the stew.
Always bet on orange. Always bet on orange.
Get fucked. That's there. Ugh.
Put the bear in the stew.
Put the bear in the stew.
So that's the why or the how, but the why we don't quite understand yet. That said, I don't think we learned anything else at the bridge.
Not at that time, no.
No, so we opted to then search the sewers,
Indeed.
following the scratch marks that the sewer team 6 had found while they were down there, all the armored boys. Follow the scratch marks all the way to the sort of center, like right below the town center of the sewers, and looked around, and that's when Silas found. Was it the cigar that you found first?
Yeah.
Yes.
Unsmoked cigar that was really old.
Yes. The Hellions Co.
Yeah.
Hellion Co. Which is a now defunct brand. That they're not around anymore. Alexander recalled that the general of the Silversworn would smoke Hellion Co. And Silas recalled that
The husband.
Cheshwan, what's her name? Svenja.
Cheshwan!
Svenja's mother.
Yeah, that's her.
Smokes Hellion Co. cigars. Smoked Hellion.
Father.
The father.
mother.
Who knows?
It's the Columbo-looking motherfucker. You should know this.
Yes. Well, I don't
Oh
know
my
his
God.
name.
Richter.
Richter, thank you.
Right, we did
Like
learn it.
vampire- No,
Not in
like
game,
vampire
but
actor.
Richter. Just one's father. Yeah, he smoked a Helenko.
Doesn't Richter translate to like detective or something?
It translates to judge.
Judge.
Yeah.
nice.
Just a vampire hunter. But yeah.
Huh?
So we followed the path back
Scratches.
because we did hear some armored figures coming, which we believe to be guards. Did we find anything else on the way
We
back
found
out?
some bits and pieces on the way out.
Oh, we found a
you guys almost
Found
successfully
three
dodged the
things.
guards, and then they got an at 20. That was hilarious.
And then we're just
I mean,
like,
you
haha,
did
that
successfully
one.
dodge the guards, but it was just like, dude, imagine they get an at 20 and like
And then they got
Oh.
that 20, and we had to like humbling buffoon it.
Yeah.
what.
Because
Yeah,
we're
you
not
guys
getting
did
caught in a
find-
fucking shithole.
You guys found two things. One of such was the watch. You guys also found a lighter on
Yes,
at
that
the very exit where the sluice gate is what it's called, I believe, of where the
Right.
sewers go out into the lake.
Gate.
The Deuce Gate, yes.
Yeah, yeah, it's basically in the lake more or less. It was
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, an enchanted lighter. Worth
Enchanted.
mentioning. Can burn even when it's wet underwater. It's a blue flame. It has infinite fuel, which
Pretty dope.
I don't know why that's really cool to me.
It is
So that's
cool.
really fucking cool is why.
It's very handy. It's hydrophobic, so water like slides off of it. It has a compass rose emblazoned on the face of it.
Mhm.
It's basically like a Zippo lighter.
Hell yeah.
Just remember this idyllic respite. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that thing that never gets used.
Literally.
It's I don't think it's been
Really?
used like
Nice.
We
I
used
think
it
it
once
like once.
before the hag fight, I think.
Yeah.
I think.
Is this the thing that Ulysses?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just going through our stuff because I was trying to find like the friggin' what am I trying to think of? The notes, the detective notes that Crash was talking about, but I saw that instead. I was like, oh wait,
That's crazy. That's wild.
wow, that's crazy.
So after finding the lighter, is that when we went back to camp?
I believe so.
Then that is what happened. We went back to camp, caught everyone up to speed.
Who has a lighter, by the way?
Is it Alessander?
If you didn't give it to anyone.
Ah.
Or did anyone have wanted to take it from him?
Nah,
I mean,
Only if
Ah.
Souse thought it was Richter's, but
I think it's fair to assume it's.
I think it's pretty obvious.
Yeah. Oh, we did gloss over one thing. Yes, Silas has acute paranoia.
yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
oh yeah.
Until you get
Say-
a
say-
confirmation.
answer to this mystery.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
Souse
What's
is
the?
paranoid
Yep.
the mystery of what happened to the detective. I think is
Correct.
what it is.
to the
Right.
father? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Oh,
the?
I put that on. It's disadvantage on rolls, on like investigation or rolls related to the investigation. There we go.
Right.
So like if you're walking in the woods and a monster's about to jump you, I'm not giving you disadvantage on perception to see the monster. Right? That's not connected as far as your awareness. So no, that doesn't apply.
So
Yeah.
is
What's
it the investigation that we're doing about the town or about Richter in specific?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Pretty connected.
So yeah, it is Richter's lighter. Wood's house wanted it.
Yeah, they would have asked for it.
You give me two,
What's your
Right.
passive perception?
or I instruct you to don't burn yourself.
20? Let me see. I think it's 20, but I don't want to tell you a lie.
Appreciate it.
It is 20.
20.
20. Okay, so that would
20?
breach the threshold. Roll me a perception check.
Can do. Make sure it's normal, public.
You better make sure it's normal.
shown. 15?
That's good.
All is well in the world.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
So, you guys went back to camp, debriefed with your cohort, your company. And I think that's more or less what you guys did after examining the lighter.
I think it was either. No, I'm pretty sure it was Violet. Pointed out that of the items that were left behind, there were missing things like a ring or something of like very notable significance to someone who is married. And it's like, hold on, yeah, she had the ring already before he went missing, or was given it after he went missing.
Correct.
So it was just a little oddity in there of just like, that doesn't add up. That should be either in the sewer or just not found. In theory.
Yeah, so it is suspicious as to how she has their wedding ring.
Right.
But she still wears her own, right?
She does not.
No, they were
She does
both
not.
in there.
They were both in there, okay.
Correct. She's on the mark. No, I was kidding. That's dark.
Oh my god. That's cool.
Did Dad watch Dead
My
my God.
collection.
Hey, put dead milk on there while you're at it.
We need to
We
give
go
her
pick up
Logain's
Svenja, I put
Logain's
dead
ring
dad
as well.
daughter.
Dad, daughter.
In due time, perhaps. If you want to objectify Svenja like that. Anyways,
Oh,
but
God.
something else happened in the evening before you guys turned in for the night.
I will say there was a point where we like skipped stones through the bridge. Someone swam through the bridge.
Nothing really came up
Looks like
for those
Morgan.
ones, sadly.
Yeah.
I skipped rocks. I did not swim through that shit.
I swam
Yeah,
through it,
Alessander
That was
tore off his shirt
Everyone
and went
was-
swimming.
Everyone was getting cold feet, so I got cold everything else.
Amber had like a mental break, mental.
Huh?
Protrusion?
That's normal.
Yeah.
Possession?
Possession's a good way
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
forgot
Yeah.
about that.
Eventually,
You're the only one that saw what the
I
person
know.
looked like too.
there was
Well,
to
no,
say. Morgan
Amber,
had some
though.
idea of something was there, but really nothing.
do we know what
Solid
that was
dude.
in character? Because out of character, we know that was whatever her guy's source
Yeah,
is.
I thought we
Oh.
knew.
Yeah, you did some kind of like you. What did you do? What did Silas do? They like entered like a vision or something, right?
Yeah, I saw the same thing that Amber saw, and what we saw was a couple different scenes where the entirety of it was like red, like bloodthirst, like a fucking beast mode, except Svenja.
Oh yeah.
And we interpreted it as, I don't know if it was like 100% confirmed, but it's interpreted as the shapeshifter watching Svenja.
Mhm.
It wants her for whatever intents and purposes, because it's the one thing we think Red-Eyed it can't have.
Yeah, I think the terminology was it coveted Svenja.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
like
you
a
go.
creepy guy at the children's playground.
No,
Okay, that's a
Oh,
good
thank you.
deal.
No, thank you.
or like a
Ah.
father.
You're not meant to like it. That's why. that's why I bring it up as example because you're not meant to
There
like
is.
it.
Well, you succeeded then.
Oh, there's the notes, and Alec hasn't written anything in there yet.
Yeah, I gave it earlier.
That's for you guys.
you thought this was you thought this was cooperative once before? No, it's competitive.
Who can solve the mystery first?
No, I'm just bad at taking notes. That's the one thing that Columbo can do that I can't.
And all the clips you show me of him, he doesn't ever seem to like actually take notes though.
Not in the moment. He does have a notebook though.
Oh, okay.
If nothing else, I can write in it after session, but not during, because then I will just not pay attention to what's happening.
Oh, like Columbo.
You could put in like what we know now.
Exactly.
Do we want to take a second to put in stuff that we know now?
I
Yeah.
guess.
I mean, you can just copy and paste the theories that you put before. I think that's a good
Yeah.
starting point.
Where is it?
But yeah, after Amber's not normal
Totally
episode.
normal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But she wasn't panicked
Um,
about herself.
I think that's more or less where we end session, right?
Yeah, definitely nothing else happened.
Yeah,
Oh,
nothing
no,
else.
no, no,
nothing.
no.
Nothing.
The way you say
nothing-
that, Garth, makes it sound as though something else did happen. What happened?
It's as if I could see the token right there or something.
What? Where?
No, it's your character. You do the thing.
Oh,
Huh?
yeah.
I want to do the thing. I want
What's
you guys
up?
to do the thing. I want to hear it from your point of view.
I'm writing.
First, you
Yeah.
do.
But no one else is starting, so I guess I will. We're talking about the first watch, right?
Correct.
We were doing our thing, watching
Where is my notes?
the night, and Vincent's his name? I've never
Yep.
said it. I want to make sure I'm saying it right. Okay. I believe he, once again, spotted someone approaching and was saying, "We have company." We interrogated the person, found out that his name was March, and a couple of us started catching on to another voice, but that's neither here nor there. I don't remember exactly what was discussed, but it was basically verifying identity, and we found out that the shifter, who I don't remember his name suddenly, knows March, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Kjol. He verifies
that
March's
greenlit.
identity.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
That he was on the Greenland March, yeah.
We found out that he had an encounter with the shapeshifter, not the shifter, the other shapeshifter, the bastard one.
No, she looks nice enough.
A whisk.
Oh, right, the whisk. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't remember all that's discussed in the night, but so if anyone else has anything else to add.
We won't be going we will be starting sort of in the middle of the night / preceding the morning today. So you guys don't need to go too far into it, but general details.
I know later, like we did a couple scenes. R.I.P. Kirsty, who stayed up later than she wanted to listen to it, where we found out about I love her and I don't remember her name.
Slow.
Sounds like I love her.
Sloan.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I'm just bad with names.
It's 2 halves, dude.
Mm.
But we found out about her. She's best girl to me in my heart. And March is gonna help us, I guess, right?
He explained that he came to town looking for something, and while searching around the lake, he encountered the whisk, or rather, I guess it encountered him, and what an encounter it was. It was, it had taken the form of A, begins with an A,
It does not.
It's
It's
not
enough.
Felicia.
A, B,
There you go.
B, C.
Her name is Felicia, correct.
Yes, Felicia.
Felicia and Felsic? Is that the...
yeah,
Elsic was the other one.
Yeah.
It's the one that she was with.
I mean, they're the same person, really, but you know.
So you say. Yeah. He didn't go too into detail with that encounter, just that it attacked him. He also did explain that this happened after he had asked around town looking for whatever he came here for.
Oh, right, you came here for something.
He also encountered a knight by the name of Dominic, right?
Dominic.
Dominic, yeah, I should have known.
Yeah, of all the people here, you really should have known that one.
Knight Dominic. Knight of Sanctum.
Sanctum.
I think for the description and everything, it's not a large jump to get to Knight of the Sanctum.
Given that you already met Astrid, who is the other walking around Knight of the Sanctum, I don't think so.
Hey, we should call Astrid and be like, hey, we met your brother, he's over here.
We're not here anymore. That was
He was
Way
over
to
here
go.
recently. I don't know when March was almost murdered.
I believe he had said a week ago, a week and a half.
I think a couple weeks, a week and a half seems fine.
Yeah.
Time is messy when you're messy.
Time is convoluted in Lordran.
What does...
Wibbly wobbly time
Don't worry about it.
and
Timey-wimey.
Anything else?
No,
I don't know. I'm writing.
I think that's it.
Hi, writing. I'm crashed.
Welcome to AA.
Alright, where's my gun? There it is. Right. Wish this was an uppercut, just like Sabrina had. Alright, then. Let's see. Should we go for calm or vibed? I hate that the song is only a minute and a half long, but whatever. We'll make do. Actually, extended version? Question mark? No, I feel like Nord made an extended version. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Extended.
This is
It'll
getting the
extend you
character. I
into the
see.
grave.
Okay. Then let's get into it, shall we? So, let me just clear this and send you over here. There. Oh my gosh, I forgot how many people.
We got them all squad.
I also see some which are like in the GM layer, which is almost like Jesus Christ. There will be a change soon enough, but we'll get through it. All right, cool. Wait for the drop to hit. So, let's get into it, shall we?
Ooh,
Yeah, it's a good drop. The problem is the song's only a minute and a half long, which pains me. But whatever. C'est la vie. C'est la vie. Alexander, you are on a different watch from everyone else, as we actually randomly determined. I think because I had told you how to roll like d4s or something.
Yeah, I got a 1, I got a 2.
Yeah, which again, it worked out so perfectly. During your watch, a couple of things do happen, just conversation pieces that I'll just notify you of here and now. Altani and Oscar are talking to Violet. You don't exactly make out the I guess you could roll perception, it's not that like quiet, but like
to do that.
Yeah, good enough. Certainly good enough. Over +10. They are talking to her about her armament and her with them, noting that she uses a rapier, whereas obviously Altani and Oscar use Elven honor blades, which is say katanas. That's not the only thing they discuss. It's not just them pitching the value and virtue of the katana to her. Altani does want at least Oscar's input, but Violet does chip in dual wielding katanas. Like, what's the value? No, not necessarily what the value is in that, but the technique behind it. They don't begin practicing the 10:09 wake up everyone though, so nothing crazy there. Glorious. Yeah, because Elven steel is worse than provincial steel. True to real life. But yeah, that's more or less what they talk about. Amber does return back because she did a night caper alongside Isadora and Lizzie, I believe is the two accomplices, to peruse and or pilfer from the mayor's office. So they return on your watch. You guys now have the ability to not only forge the mayor's signature, but also mimic his seal, his writ. As Amber did say, though, prior, it's a trick that'll only work once, because once they realize that, they'll probably start putting in measures to, prevent it. In fairness, you could counter the countermeasures, but she's just putting that notice to you guys ahead of time.
Right.
Another thing your 20 perception would catch is your boy Delvit. It tosses and turns in his sleep. But that's it. But that's it.
Does he like mutter anything, or is he distressed?
Distressed, yes.
Ooh. Alright, ask him about that in the morning then. Then whatever rest he can get.
That wouldn't be on your watch. So that's all that happens on your watch. But in due time, morning doth arrive. You guys all benefit from a long rest because I don't think you guys are casting any like spells or anything during your watch. I hope.
I cast
That's
disintegrate
what
on
I'm hearing of it.
myself.
Oh, of course not.
You're going for a Braxford cosplay. So, but yeah, the morning doth greet you with rosy tipped fingers, or whatever the fuck Matthew Mercer always says, and it's quite clear that you guys have a new person in camp. Technically two, but not everyone realizes the second one yet. Everyone gets debriefed, probably from Iverson himself, on who March is, being a fellow bounty hunter that went missing, I guess, which isn't the most crazy thing for bounty hunters to just pass through town and then not really say goodbye to anyone when they do so as part of the occupation. But you did note that the disappearance was like sudden, given that he was investigating the town.
Yeah. I think at that, when Iverson sort of explains, oh yeah, he kind of went missing. March kind of he gives like a sheepish shrug and says, "I thought it prudent to put some distance between myself and the town after I was attacked."
Seems a sensible action.
Did you disclose in the night that you were also attacked with the whisk? Did you disclose in the night you arrived that you were also you were attacked by the whisk?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's information's out there.
Yeah, he also explained that it had Felicia's face.
Oh my god, so small.
Wait,
Zoom.
who's small? There she is. She's the smallest individual on the planet.
Not that everyone can see her at this current, but
I love that this is designed perfectly to just have the perfect amount of shoulder for just sitting on.
there you go. Those of you proficient in insight, please roll it if you would want to. If you don't want to, then I can't force you to.
Guidance Kensai. I will do that, and I will also throw a Kensai die on there because fuck it. God damn it, Morgan, starting off strong.
It's rough, buddy.
Hold on, I want to see what the D8 rolled because I know it's gonna be worse. Oh wait,
It was
no,
a 3.
rolled higher. It's a 3.
Barely.
It's a 19 and 24.
This morning, as breakfast is dispersed, and so on, you guys do spot a couple of interesting things. The equivalencies of like a World of Warcraft exclamation point above an NPC.
What the fuck?
What
What was that? You alright?
I'm
Who was that?
good. Twitch was just knocking shit over. I didn't know if you guys heard that.
Oh,
Yeah, we
this is
did.
the little guy.
Yeah.
Sorry. Just being an asshole.
It is unsurprising that Blair is the one giving you guys your breakfast this morning.
I feel like that's almost routine at this point.
It is.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
March.
Of course. In that vein, get
Oh, RIP March.
let me double check.
Rest upon cleave, short rest.
Where the fuck is it? Do I really not have a list in there? Okay, whatever. I think I remember the formula. Take. What's our level? 8. 39. Take 12 temp HP.
Ooh, everyone?
Last for 30.
Yeah, that's from her cookery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said it was 12?
I'm pretty sure that's the number. I can't find the revised one that you had given over to O. Even though I look up the word chef in the Sunday server, I can't find it. Whatever, don't care.
Give me
12.
no time.
So let's see, what else? Apparently not Alexander, or March.
They rolled the same.
Actually, technically March has constant advantage from Sloan, aside from certain activities.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because your familiar
having
can
a
give you the help
familiar-
action.
Familiar is low-key busted, but fucking great at the same time.
I should get a familiar.
Also, about that
point. I
20
can get
got
a
it.
some advantage all the time. Damn it. Something to think about. I still need to touch on my Sunday sheet. Remind me to do that after session.
How far away are we from the farmer's market at this point? I'm just putting it in the notes.
At this morn, 2 days and 1 night. It will happen on the evening of the second day, so therefore you don't have another night.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right, so to all of you except Alexander, apparently, and RP Anushka doesn't have proficient insight.
Yeah.
You guys will catch a couple of interesting exclamation points dispersed amongst camp this morning. One is that Delvit, despite looking tired, looks, how to say,
Resolute.
active-minded. Like,
Active.
the coolest is of someone that's tired hopped up on caffeine.
Right. Like,
Uh-oh.
physically, you are exhausted, but mentally, you are just go, go, go.
Yeah.
For Alessander's sake, since I was going to talk to him this morning anyway, could that be a gimme?
I'll give you one more roll for specifically Delvit.
Just
Dad
It is
advantage.
the boy.
Dad advantage.
advantage.
That's
Better.
probably good enough.
17, I think, is good enough. Like, it's not particularly...
Yeah, especially
I
since
feel
you
like
heard
it
him
was like
tossing
an
and turning
8.
last night.
If it was like an 8, I'd be like, well, no. But yeah, I think 17, you're good. Another point that you guys would catch is Amber does not look anywhere near as distressed as our boy Delvit, but she definitely looks tired. More so than simply being a person out on a night caper. Like, it doesn't look like she slept at all. And I already rolled her constitution save for exhaustion. She got an at 20, so
Nice.
Oh, there we go.
no exhaustion for her. It's a good thing she doesn't have any major long rest-based resources. Other than that, let's see. I don't know if I would be able to point on it.